Wait, AT&T on Sunset is a proud sponsor of this high school event.
The Target Shop has all your fall sports needs. Shop local and get all your school spirit gear, fan wear, and everyday apparel. Support your locally owned Target Shop. The Target Shop offers new designs weekly. Stop in soon. This is Ohio Valley Sports Online, your connection to Ohio Valley sports. Listen anywhere in the world from any connected device, smartphone, tablets, iPads, and computers. Ohio Valley Sports Online brings you live game action from the guys with over 50 years in radio sports broadcasting.
All right, we're back here at Harrison Central for the Division II final. Your first inning is going to be brought to you by AT&T on Sunset. And they're getting the crowd ready to go with Panama by Van Halen.
What
Classic.
What a crowd it is. There's no open spots anywhere. If you don't have a seat now, you're not getting one. This place is packed, ready to go here.
Leading off for the Big Red, as I mentioned before, will be the pitcher, Jules King. She's batting .459 on the year with 34 hits. She's a lefty. She's a slapper. She's going to put the ball in play and get on base. She's got good speed, too.
I'm looking at the flag here. That ball may travel to right. If you get it up in the air, it may travel.
First pitch in for a strike.
Mia Rhodes pitching for Indian Valley Braves.
And again, in case you haven't seen this field, it's an all-turf surface. This ball slapped to the shortstop, and King's going to be on. And the ball gets past the first baseman, but she'll hold there at first. So a nice leadoff infield single for Jules King. And that'll bring up the second batter for Steubenville Big Red, the right fielder, Maggie Kukeries.
She got down there quick. You wasn't kidding when you said she got some speed.
She's got some speed.
I got Maggie Kukeries batting second for the Big Red here. Strike one.
First pitch in for a strike. So, you know, she's thrown 3 pitches. All 3 pitches have been strikes so far. She's looking to get ahead in the count.
Yeah, she was right there on the inside corner with that pitch right there at the knees. Great pitch for her.
This one bunted, straight back foul.
She gets an 0-2 hole here. That's not where you want to be here. Mia Rose for Indian Valley is not messing around. She's pumping. She's pumping it, and she's pumping strikes.
Yes, she is.
She's coming right at him. That's for sure.
And this one slapped to right field, and it's going to get down for a single. So King will advance to second. Kukeries reaches on a line drive to the right field, and that'll bring up the third hitter for Steubenville Big Red, Paige Madison, second baseman.
Boy, that was a beautiful at bat for Maggie Kukeries. She was gotten herself in the hole 0-2. She got up on the plate and just, you know, hit a line drive to right field. And she stayed back on it and got the barrel to the ball.
And this one bunted, but it's bunted straight up, and it's dropped by the catcher.
Gabby Mead, she's going to want that one back, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That ball had some spin on it, Steve.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Rose is throwing hard. She's throwing hard. You gotta catch the ball with the bat, right? Deaden it. Deaden it. Get it down. And Dan's all over that as well. Squares the bunt again. She gets this one down to third base. Throw to first. She's out. But on the fielder's choice, she advances King to third and Kukeries to second base. So Big Red's in business. Runners on second and third, only one out, bringing up their best hitter, freshman Cena Smith, the shortstop, batting .508 on the year. Let's see if they can capitalize here and get a run or two across.
Yeah, she did a really good job here on that sacrifice bunt. Perfect place, right to the third baseman. Did a great job there.
This pitch inside.
Just inside, yeah. She's really keeping it on her hands.
Again, Smith only a freshman. However, she's produced all year long. And this one hit to right field. That's going to be caught. The runner tags. Jules King, she's caught in the pickle. She's back to third. Nobody covering second, so Kukeries gets back safely as well. So good job by Indian Valley there, making the catch, getting the ball in fast. King was not able to advance on the tag.
That ball was hit pretty well. The right fielder made a nice play for Indian Valley. Made a nice play. Sadie Dryden in right field made a great catch and a great throw.
Absolutely.
Kept the Big Red runners at bay.
So batting now fifth for Steubenville Big Red, the designated player, Jordana Vane. First pitch was a strike. Second offering. Outside, it gets away from the catcher. King is going to score on the pass ball. Big Red takes a 1-0 lead.
Wild pitch. Scores on a wild pitch there, Steve.
And again, in a game of this magnitude, we mentioned it before, whoever makes the least mistakes.
Absolutely. Indian Valley, Big Red hitters got on, and Indian Valley is going to get out of it with only giving one run up.
That ball was grounded to second base to get Jordana Vane for the third out. But Steubenville Big Red, after the first half, they're up 1-0. We're going to take a break.
Okay, so where do you go for fish during Lent? Why, Steve's Fish and Chips, of course. Great fish sandwiches and excellent fish junks. Oh, and shrimp, too. Plus an assortment of sides. It's great during Lent, but Steve's Fish and Chips is an excellent choice anytime. They have burgers, chicken wings, and salads, too. You've got to try the fried pickles. Steve's Fish and Chips. Call today and order 740-282-3261. 740-282-3261.
Valley Converting, located in Toronto, Ohio, purchases paper products from the public daily. Valley Converting is a manufacturer and converter of 100% recycled paperboard. For information or questions about Valley Converting products and services, contact them at 740-537-2152. Valley Converting is located on South 4th Street in Toronto, Ohio. Take your paper recyclables to them and convert them into cash. Valley Converting is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
In the past 73 years, stores have come and gone. One remains, the first family of furniture, Hauser Furniture. We are rooted in our community and continue to offer quality furniture. We're honest, hardworking, and dependable with unmatched selection, service, and pricing.
And we're back here. So again, Big Red, bottom half of the first, 1 run on 2 hits. Runners advanced to second and third on sacrifice bunt. They were unable to tag and score on a ball hit to right field. However, following that, we had a wild pitch by Rose for Indian Valley. Got past the catcher, so Big Red was able to get a run across, and they lead at this point 1-0.
Yeah, with Big Red starting out with 2 base hits and a perfect sacrifice bunt, Indian Valley almost escaped without giving up any runs. That would have been huge for them.
Yeah.
And Big Red was able to squeak one in there with a wild pitch.
Absolutely, absolutely. And again, hey, generate those runs. Get those runs on the board early, put a little pressure on the other team, and that's what Big Red's been able to do so far. Rose throwing hard around the plate consistently, but Big Red doing a very good job of getting the bat on the ball, put it in play.
Yeah, they've been hitting the ball very crisp. So we'll see here. We'll see with Julietta King here and her battery mate, Amara Swear, and see how they can do here.
So we're ready to go with Indian Valley's first at-bat of the game.
You got Taylor Spillman leading off for Indian Valley. Swings through the first pitch for strike 1. Taylor's the second baseman. Made a nice play at the end of the inning.
Yes, she did.
In the top of the first.
But again, Jules King, she works quick, throws hard, always around the plate. Second pitch in for a strike as well, swinging. So she's ahead in the count 0-2. See if she comes back to something a little bit off the plate, a little bit off speed. I know she's got a few different types of pitches to her repertoire.
This is a good matchup here.
Comes inside, catches the inside corner for her first strikeout of the game.
It's a good way to start for Mrs. King. And for Miss King here, that's a great start for her. Mia Rose, the left fielder. I'm sorry, the pitcher. She's the pitcher. Takes the ball low for ball 1. Again,
King keeping that ball down. She came back inside after the strikeout, but just a little too far inside. This one right down the middle. Nice looking pitch there. 1-1 count.
Mia Rose, she'd like to help herself here. Get Indian Valley started with a base hit. Takes low for ball 2.
So Rose ahead in the count now, 2-1. King working inside, working outside, changing her location. Comes back inside. Ball, 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike. What I noticed about King here, after every pitch, strike or ball, she goes to the back of the mound and she gets herself together, gets ready for the next pitch.
Yeah, she's very focused. She has a routine, and nothing seems to. This ball hit right back to King. She does a nice job fielding her position to get the second out of the inning. Yeah, she doesn't get rattled real easy.
No, she lives for the moment. You can tell she's a player. She's a gamer. That's for sure. Mia Rose, that was a nice shot back to her, and she fielded it good.
First pitch here in for a strike.
You got Gabby Mead, the catcher, batting for Indian Valley. She's really deep in the batter's box.
Oh, that one just misses. Just misses.
We have a 3-umpire crew here down each line, and then you got the home plate umpire, so they're not going to miss anything here.
Again, these umpires assigned by the state.
Oh,
this ball's hit well to left field, gets over the left fielder's head, off of the fence, and she'll be in for a stand-up double for Indian Valley.
That ball was ripped. It short off the fence in a hurry. That ball got out there.
Got out on the left fielder, Gracie Bowman, very, very quickly.
Okay, here comes one of the twins. That's Ashley Baker. Gonna run.
We'll see if Indian Valley's going to challenge Swearingen early on here.
You got the first baseman stepping up, Cora Love, batting for Indian Valley with a runner on second base.
First pitch in for a strike.
Yeah, she didn't. That pitch was on the upper side of the strike zone there.
Yeah, changing eye level on the batters. That one's on the outside corner, in for strike, 0-2.
Wow. Outside corner, knee high.
Batter really has no choice but go opposite field with that.
Yeah, you're out if you pull it.
Comes inside now, and that one's fouled off.
Cora Love's fighting hard. She's down 0-2 here. She's fighting. She fouled that ball straight back.
And again, King doing a nice job changing outside, inside, changing the eye level of the pitch.
She is.
And she gets the strike out there. So that'll end the Indian Valley threat. So after one complete inning, your score, Steubenville Big Red 1, Indian Valley 0. We'll be right back.
Want to become a sponsor of this online sports broadcast? It's easy. Look us up on Facebook under Ohio Valley Sports Online. Drop us a message right on our wall or shoot us an email. More bang for your buck. Why? Because it's not radio. It's an online internet sports broadcast with unlimited and endless potential for you. Why settle for less when you can advertise with the best? Ohio Valley Sports Online. You know, now's the time of year to reward your young athlete for a job well done. At the Wintersville Trophy Shop, they have all you need for your special athlete, like trophies, plaques, and ribbons for every sport. The Wintersville Trophy Shop, 756 Main Street in Wintersville, 740-266-6905. Call today.
And we're back, leading off for Big Red at the bottom half of the second, or top half of the second, Adriana Brown. First baseman. First pitch is a ball. The second inning is being brought to you by Naples Spaghetti House.
Just had some of the Naples wedding soup. Was it delicious?
Good
I'll
stuff.
tell you that. Everything's delicious there, that's for sure.
Second pitch in for a strike on the inside corner. So Brown's facing a 1-1 count.
See, Steve, you were talking before the game too. The nerves. You got to get your nerves out of the way, get calmed down. Get into the game. And I think now we're going to see, both teams respond and play well here.
Right, absolutely. That pitch was fouled off. So Brown down 1-2 in the count.
Mia Rose is throwing a lot of strikes.
This one fouled off as well. So Brown battling here in the box.
Well, you got a big group out there behind the right field wall out there too.
They are. There's people all around the field here.
What a nice crowd. What a beautiful day.
And that one's a little bit too far inside. Evens up the count at 2-2. Adriana Brown batting .327 on the year with 17 hits. And she hits this one. Third baseman up with it, makes the throw, records the first out. So bring to the plate the left fielder, Gracie Bowman.
28, left fielder, Gracie Bowman.
That ball was hit hard.
It was hit hard.
It was hit hard.
Unfortunately, it was hit right at the third baseman.
Madison Monty, she ate it up, made a good throw. No problem. What a night. That was a very nice play by
First pitch by Rose is up high.
Madison Monty. Made a nice play there for Indian Valley there.
Swings through that one. Behind in the count 0-2 now. Again, both pitchers very focused, working fast. Sorry, 1-1 count. Got ahead of myself. This one fouled back. Now we got a 1-2 count.
Mia Rose is looking for her first put out here, her first strike, and Gracie's going to try to deny her here. Ooh.
And she gets it. Swinging. 2 outs. Brings up third base, Gia Bowman.
Gia Bowman.
First pitch in for a strike. Outside half of the plate.
Over here. You missed us. You want to sit down?
Gia got a. There we go. Pops it back though. Out of play. Try to get something to break Rose's rhythm here. Seems like she's really settled in the second inning.
She's firing strikes. She's all over the strike zone.
Oh, that one's high and inside. So 1-2 count. Again, top of the second inning here. Steubenville Big Red leading 1-0. Again, fouled off, out of play, which is okay. Forcing her to throw more pitches.
Oh, yeah, they're on. She's throwing good, and they're on it. I mean, it's a battle. These two great teams. You got a great pitcher for Indian Valley, and the Big Red hitters are staying in there, battle.
That one hit her. So she's going to reach first base on a hit by pitch, and that'll bring up the number 9 hitter, the catcher, Amaria Swearingen.
Batting the catcher, number 7, Maria Swearingen.
She didn't budge. That ball was going right, and she didn't even try to get out of the way. Tough.
Take one for the team,
Boy,
right? Right
tough.
off the thigh.
She is tough, I'll tell you. I think I'd have jumped out of the way. And I'd have got out.
She might have a little bruise from that one.
Probably. She's tough. Because Mia Rose is throwing the ball hard, and she. Oh,
that one hits the batter as well. So two consecutive Big Red batters have reached on hit by pitch. So that'll bring up top of the order, pitcher, Jules King, coming to the plate. See if she can help herself out here and add to this one-run lead. Big Red's going to send in a pinch runner for Swearingen.
Number 25, Katie Redforth.
Katie Redforth will be the courtesy runner. She's a freshman.
Okay, Mia Rose, she's beaten the last two batters for Big Red. She has to, get focused, get back in the game here, and try to get Indian Valley back into the dugout. And Juliana King has something to say about that, I believe, here.
First pitch, outside to the left-handed slap hitter King. And it looked like that pitch was in the same location as the last two that hit the batters.
Right, she's on batting from the left side.
And again, and again. So the count goes to 2-0. 4 straight pitches in the same location there from Rose.
Gabby Mead, the catcher for Indian Valley, is doing a nice job framing it, but she just couldn't bring that one back in the zone. It was just a little too far outside. Same thing there.
They go to 3-0. So King will more than likely be taking here. And she reaches on a walk. So the bases are loaded. The bases are loaded for the Big Red. Bringing up right fielder Maggie Kukaris.
Maggie had a sharp base hit to right field in the first inning. She would love to do that and get a couple RBIs here.
And we got a conference in the mound. We're going to take a short break. Be right back.
Enjoy going to a place where it seems everybody knows your name? We all do. That's why you and your friends will fit right in at the Parkview Inn in Mingo Junction. The Parkview is home to the coldest beer in town. Looking to catch a game? The Parkview has multiple big screens to catch all the sports action. The Parkview Inn has been a Mingo tradition for decades, located in the heart of downtown. At the Parkview Inn in Mingo Junction, you may walk in as a stranger, but you'll leave as a friend.
Okay, we're back here. So Indian Valley had a quick conference in the circle there. Talk things over. Steubenville Big Red threatening here in the top of the second. They've got runners. They got the bases full. 2 outs. And Maggie Kukaris at the bat. That one gets past the catcher. Big Red's going to score another run on a pass ball. So again, Big Red's 2 runs have come on pass balls.
It almost beamed Maggie.
Yeah, it
Ball
did.
was hit, yeah, it almost hit her.
That pitch in for a strike. So 1-1 count, runners second and third, 2 outs. Maggie swings through that one. A little bit up in the strike zone.
Maggie, she got herself in a hole last inning and was able to hit a nice shot to right field for base hit. We'll see what happens here.
That one, Rose comes inside, and Kukaris does a nice job battling that off.
Yeah, Mia brought her right on her hands, and Maggie did a nice job just to stay alive, fouling that ball off, and that's what you got to do to be successful here. The pitches you can't handle, you got to get rid of.
This one foul back and out of play. So again, Kukaris battling at the plate, trying to drive another run across for the Big Red.
Looked like Mia brought her a little change up there. She slowed her
It was a
back
little off
way
pitch,
down
yeah.
there. I got a feeling you might see something high and hard here.
And that one hit sharply down third base. Coach April Minifield getting her foot out of the way.
What a battle here, huh? We got Kukaris and Rose going at it.
And again, she battles this one off of her hands, foul back. Looking for that pitch she wants, something she can drive, just like she did in the first inning.
Yeah, she stayed on it and hit a nice line shot to right field in the first inning.
And again, fouls this one.
She's fouling them off, staying alive.
See if she can coax Rose into giving her what she wants to see. Oh, and that one fouled off, but held on to by the catcher. So that'll end the top half of the second inning. Steubenville Big Red 2, Indian Valley 0. We'll be right back.
A pioneer of casual dining, Bennigan's is internationally known for its unique neighborhood vibe and exceptional chef-driven food. Come to Bennigan's on University Boulevard to stir up a great memory. Come for happy hour Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. and get $1 off draft and bottled beer and $1 off signature cocktails. Grab some bar bites too. Only $5 from 9 p.m. to close. Hey, are you a soccer fan? Check out the schedule of English Premier League soccer games. Bennigan's even has delivery service, and the number to call 740-792-8080. You got a friend at Bennigan's. So you're driving the kids to school and you have to turn up the radio just to drown out the horrible sound your car's making. Who knows what you need? You're driving along without a care in the world. Then you notice the engine light comes on. Who knows what you need? You dread having to stop at red lights because your car sounds like it's screaming in pain. Who knows what you need? Napa Auto Care Center in Wintersville knows what you need. They're an established and reputable shop.
And we're back here. Again, Naples Spaghetti House bringing you this second inning of this district final game. Big Red leading 2-0.
On 2 wild pitches.
Jules King back to work here. First pitch, a little low.
Brooklyn Sanders is a designated player, but she's bad for the Indian Valley Braves. The bottom is
and again, you know, I know Coach DiMarzio mentioned this one foul back. Coach DiMarzio mentioned after the win against Tri-Valley, you know, at this point in the season, however you can generate runs, however you can grind out runs, and Big Red's done that in the first 2 at-bats here. They have 2 hits, 2 runs, and 2 runs were scored on 2 pass balls.
Yeah, you know, these girls are very, very, very good on both sides. And it just, you know, who's going to get the breaks? You know, so far, Big Red's got a couple breaks, you know, a couple hits batsmen and a couple wild pitches. So right now, Big Red's getting the breaks. Indian Valley's got to, you know, dig deep and find a way, you know, to make a break for themselves. You know, to try to get things started here. You got 3 balls and 1 strike, the Brooklyn Sanders, and that would be one way to do it. Get your leadoff hitter on here.
Right. Yeah, King's got to come back and bear down here, down 3-1.
Misses low.
Misses low. So leadoff hitter is on for the Braves.
Now batting shortstop, number 15, Cam Enos.
Now the shortstop, Cam Enos, coming to the plate. For Indian Valley Braves. Brooklyn Sanders at first, compliments of a walk.
She squares the bunt, and that one's foul. Almost caught by Swearingen, the catcher.
Yeah, the ball didn't get very high, but it almost went right in her glove.
Yeah. Again, had that hard backspin on it.
Boy.
So King ahead here, 0-1.
She turns
again,
the bunt,
lays down the bunt, down at third base, throw over to first, gets the lead runner. So, runner advances to second.
Gia Bowman making a nice play there.
She did. She charged it, came up strong, made a nice throw over to first, right on the money. So we have 1 out here in the bottom of the second, runner on second.
Cam Ennis, she did her job. Perfect sacrifice bunt. And you know, that's what her goal was, and she did it perfectly.
And again, just low on that pitch. King trying to keep the ball down in the zone.
You got Madison Monty, the third baseman for Indian Valley, hitting with a runner on second base. Brooklyn Sanders is at second base.
That pitch in for a strike. So it evens up the count at 1-1. This pitch fouled back.
Madison took a nice hack there, fouled the ball straight back. She was on it.
She was on that. We'll see if King comes back and goes a little off speed here. A little change-up action or.
Yeah, there was another pitch up in the strike zone. I think she needs to get the ball back down at the knees. Make it tough on the Indian Valley hitters.
And that's exactly, she came with the changeup. And this ball is driven to left center field. It'll get to the fence. That's going to score a run for Indian Valley. So in with a double there. She waited on the changeup and did a nice job driving it to left center field.
Yeah, so. Madison, she was on that pitch before, and you know, she changed speeds, but she still left that pitch up in the strike zone a little bit. And Madison stayed on it and hit the ball really hard for a double. Now you got the right fielder, Sadie Dryden, batting with a runner in scoring position to tie this ball game up.
King comes back with a strike there. This one just low and outside. Good spot for that pitch.
Wow.
Again, just low.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to my main man, Jason Leon Jenkins. You know him, don't you, Steve?
I do.
You do know him?
Do.
Okay,
yes.
Good. He's riding home from work with a group of electricians, the Serafinis. My man Chili out there. Who else you with, Jason? John Hanselman. Give a shout out to all you guys. Thanks for listening out there.
So King's sitting at 2-2 right now. One out, runner on second base. This one grounded, gets through the right side between the first and second base. Ball gets past the catcher, and that'll score a run. 2-2.
Yeah, the runner from third, she wasn't gonna score on the base hit. So we're gonna have to give out a throwing error on the right fielder.
And again, Kukuri's did a nice job getting the ball in quickly, but the throw was up the line. And Swearingen could not get to it, and that allowed the run to score. So that evens it up, 2-2 here in the bottom of the second. Coach DiMarzio out to settle his infield down.
Yeah, Madison, she stayed on it, hit a nice shot between first and second base for a base hit. Maggie Kukuri's fielded it, come up throwing just a little wide. Got to the backstop, and the runner was able to score. Now you got Carrie Anderson, the center fielder, batting with another runner in scoring position.
And first pitch in, first strike. So again, Big Red finds himself in the same position. Runner at second, one out, but now the score is evened up at 2-2. This one fouled out of play down the first base line. So King ahead 0-2. See if she can settle in with a strikeout here and get back in a rhythm. That one just a little bit up.
It's got a text there. Swizz and Jit are heading to Florida. I'm a little jealous.
I am too.
No alcoholic beverages, boys.
Oh, that one just off the plate. Evens up the count at 2-2.
Carrie Anderson, the center fielder, batting with Sadie Dryden on second base. Carrie needs a base hit for the Indian Valley to take the lead.
This one fouled back to the screen.
Scores 2-2 here. Bottom of 2.
Must be nice just to pick up and head to Florida,
I would love to go to Florida. Jit, you should have. I could have probably went, Jit, if you would have asked me. Thanks.
Some friend.
I know.
This one fouled back to the screen as well.
Boy, if that gets over the screen, it's coming right. It's in here.
It's in
here. Yeah, it almost made it in here.
We would have gotten a chance to see how your hands are, Paul. You still got
it. We'll see. I think I got the hands. It's my eyesight. It's not very good.
And that one's in for a strike. So again, King battles back, gets the strike out there. That was a nice looking pitch.
Now then, second baseman, number 3, Taylor Spillman.
So Spielman will come to bat for the Braves. 2 outs here, bottom of the second.
Taylor Spillman, the leadoff hitter for Indian Valley.
First pitch in for a strike.
She struck out the first time, but she was battling before she struck out, so you can tell she's a good hitter. Joe Smith's out high and out. Evens count at 1-1. Taylor, the second baseman for Indian Valley. She already made a nice play in the first inning that retired aside in the first.
That pitch on the outside corner for strike 2, 1-2 count. So again, King not getting rattled by the situation.
That was a perfect pitch. That was a perfect pitch.
Comes inside there, evens it up at 2-2.
Yeah, that ball just missed her, and she wasn't moving either. These girls are going to get on base any way they can.
Fearless.
Any way they can. Any way they can. The 2-2.
Check swing.
Check swing. Are they going to? Nope. No appeal.
There's no appeal. They're not going to contest that.
Now they are.
Okay, they said no go, no swing. So we got a full count. 2 outs.
You see them check swings on TV. Nine out of 10 times they go.
Yes.
You know, it's hard to hold that bat back.
A nice pitch for the strikeout to end the inning. So after 2 complete, your score 2-2. We'll be right back.
At Softite Community Federal Credit Union, you are part of a family. Softite is special because they give members an opportunity to own the financial institution where they do their saving and borrowing. At Softite, they often charge less for loans and pay more for savings than other types of financial institutions. Softite is convenient. They're also a not-for-profit institution. All income, after meeting expenses and reserve needs, is distributed to you, the members, in the form of dividends on savings, competitive loan rates, and improved services. Softites give members a chance to participate in decision-making, something that no other financial institution offers. At Softite Community Federal Credit Union, you are family.
Everhart Bove Funeral Home, they believe you should take care of your loved ones while you still can. Pre-planning at Everhart Bove ensures that your family won't have to worry about the stress of final arrangements during this most difficult time. More importantly, they won't have to worry about how they'll pay for it. Visit Everhart Bove Funeral Home today and discover all the affordable options available. Everhart Bove Funeral Home, Wintersville, Richmond, and Burgolds.
We're back. Leading off the top half of the third inning for Big Red is Paige Madison, second baseman. First pitch, up high for a ball. This third inning is being brought to you by Anthony Mining. And again, our score's evened up 2-2. Indian Valley was able to battle back and even the score in the bottom of the second inning. This ball hit sharply down first base and called foul. I tell you, if that was barely foul. Well hit ball got past the first baseman of the Braves.
A few inches. Foul by a few inches.
And that one's upstairs, so 2-1. 2-1 the count.
Give a shout out to my man Bird. He's got his ears on. Bird, your man, ex-partner, is working in Warren, Ohio, at a battery plant.
Madison swings through that one. Evens up the count at 2-2.
Leon is trained to electrify in Warren, Ohio.
And this one hit sharply to second base. Second baseman has it. Throw to first in time to record the first out. And that'll bring up the freshman, Cena Smith, the shortstop for Big Red.
Yeah, Taylor Spillman making another nice play for us.
That ball was hit hard.
She kept her head right on it. Made a nice play.
First pitch, a ball.
Cena Smith batting for the Big Red, the shortstop. The 4-hole hitter.
This one again hits sharply to second base for the second out. So two consecutive well-hit, hard-hit balls, but right at the second baseman of the Braves.
She had a little range there. She had to, go towards first base. She had to, go a long way to grab it. Able to get it, set her feet, make a good throw. Two beautiful plays by Spillman.
So Jordana Vane now batting for Big Red. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. Again, I'm Steve Daly. I'm being joined by Paul Zorney today. Dan Vogel running the dials for us, as always.
Mia Rose, she settled in after, having a couple hits batters, and she settled back in.
She's really bounced back from that.
The coach went out and had a little conference with her last inning, to settle her down, and it was a well-timed conference, and I think he said, hey, just throw strikes and depend on your defense. And,
right.
You don't have to be perfect. Let them put it in play. You got a good defense behind you, and Indian Valley's showing it right now with two great plays by the second baseman, Taylor Spillman.
Vane fouls this pitch back, evens the count at 2-2.
Steubenville, they're putting the ball in play, and they're putting it in play hard.
Foul back again.
Coach DiMarzio's got to be happy with what he's seen so far with the hitters.
Absolutely, they're on. I mean, they're foul balls back. They like you said, they're putting it in play. Hard hit balls.
The team's made it this far. That they're gonna have good pitching, good defense. Well rounded. And that's what we're seeing here today with both teams.
This one fouled out of play.
Very, very well played softball game here so far by both teams.
This one grounded, foul down the third base line.
Just foul. She got herself tripped up running out of the batter's box there. Trying to get down there.
A turf monster.
Trying to get down there too quick.
This one inside. So we get a full count.
Change up.
Full count to Vane. Designated player. 302 average on the season. She fouls this one on the first base line. So we fouled it down the third base line, now down the first base line, but she's staying alive.
Big Red's looking to get things started with 2 outs. 2-out rally. Big Red needs get this runner on base here.
And that one's foul as well down the first base line. So again, they're making Rose work. They're making her work.
Indian Valley, they're getting another round of infield here. These foul balls. Keeping them sharp.
Fouled. Catcher could not hold on to that one. So we'll run it back again. 3-2 count.
Gabby almost had that one.
Fouled again.
What a battle. Still full count.
It's got to be about the 12th or 13th pitch of this at-bat.
She's making her work.
Foul back. Telling you, seeing not only 2 good pitchers, but 2 good hitting teams as well.
Oh yeah, even even her outs are balls that are hit like rockets.
Foul back. So again, I wish I would have kept the count on this, but this has got to be about the 16th or 17th pitch of this at bat.
Jordana, she's battling. She's battling.
Oh, she went off speed there. She came with the changeup, and she was able to get Vane to end the top half of the third inning. Your score here, 2-2. We'll take a break.
PR Landscaping. We have been serving the Ohio Valley since 1987. Specializing in custom landscape design and project installation, we use only the best quality materials and the latest installation techniques to ensure your project will provide years of beauty and enjoyment. Can't wait for summer? Start planning your backyard features with one of our expert landscape designers. Our 3D videos make your outdoor space come to life. Brick patio, seat walls, hot tub, fire pit, what else is on the wish list? Call now. 740-264-7627 or look us up on Facebook. PR Landscaping is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Blakemore Insurance Agency is exclusive to the senior market. We represent a variety of Medicare supplements.
And we're back here, bottom half of the third inning. The score 2-2. This inning being brought to you by Anthony Mining. And we want to give a shout out to our friend and our leader, Jags Huggins, at home listening. Watching.
Stepping into play, Mia Rose, the pitcher for Indian Valley, takes the first pitch for a ball. Swings through it for strike one, 1-1.
1-1 count. So again, Big Red has scored 1 run in the top half of the first, 1 run in the top half of the second. Indian Valley came back and evened up the score in the bottom of the second with 2 runs. Excuse me.
Ball 2 outside. 2 balls, 1 strike to Mia Rose, the Indian Valley pitcher.
Oh, a nice pitch by King there.
She is throwing hard.
Evens the count at 2-2.
So both teams so far had their spurts of momentum. You know, it seems like Big Red, right now cooled off a little bit, and Indian Valley, picked it up a little bit. You got to jumpstart yourself here. You can't sit there and wait till you get behind to start playing.
Right.
And that's what we're seeing here.
Rose jumped on that last pitch and fouled it a long way out of play in first base side.
I think we may see a little change up here.
Came inside.
Steve, you see that ball running? That ball started out in the middle of the plate. By the time it got there, it was right on her fist. That ball's running.
Screwball there. Breaking in on the right-handed batter.
Joanna, she's using the whole plate. In, out, up, down. She's got great control.
This one fouled off on first base side again.
Mia Rose, the pitcher for Indian Valley, says, okay, you guys fouled about 20 balls off of me. I'm going to do the same thing to you guys. How you like it?
You're right.
Right?
Going to make you work a little bit now. Try to make you a little bit uncomfortable. So again, 2-2 count. Let's see what King comes back with here. Nice pitch on the outside half of the plate. Gets Rose swinging to record the first out in the bottom half of the third.
She got her to chase. Mia Rose, she was on them pitches, and Joanna said, one high and out, said, go get it. Now Gabby Mead, the catcher for Indian Valley, steps to the plate with 1 out.
First pitch from King in for a strike.
Yeah, I'm impressed. Joanna, she goes back here, she collects herself after every pitch and gets ready to rock and roll.
So again, I want to send out a shout out to my friend Rick Gillette, traveling with Swizz. They're about 20 miles outside of Dayton right now on their way to Florida. They said they're watching. That pitch just a little low.
Big
Good location.
Big Red wanted that pitch, and the umpire said it was
a little low.
Gus DiMarzio, the Big Red coach, asked, where was that? And he pointed to the ground, low.
Now, he's been given that outside part of the plate, but
well, if you're watching, he's it seems like he's shying away from the knee-high strikes.
Yes.
He'll give you the chest-high strike, but he's not giving the knee-high strike. And, you know, as a pitcher, you got to find out where the ump's going to call it. You know? So,
right. You know, we've had this talk earlier in the year, too. You know, umpires, as long as there's consistency, as long as you know where that strike zone is,
the 2-2.
You know what to expect.
Yep, the 2-2.
Ripped down to third. Ooh. And that took a little mid-hop there on Bowman down at third. She charged in on it, stayed in front of it. It came off of her chest, so that puts a runner on first for the Braves, and they're going to pinch run. One of the twins, I'm guessing, right?
Oh, yeah. Is that number 1?
Yes, number 1.
That's Ashley Baker.
So again, they're going to put their speed on the bases in a 2-2 game with 1 out.
You got Cora Love, the cleanup hitter for Indian Valley at the plate.
She comes off first base there, but doesn't challenge Swearingen.
Joanna struck her out in the first inning. Cora, she wants to make amends. She wants to get that back.
This one hit sharply on the right side over the second baseman. Ball in quickly. So Indian Valley now in business. Runners first and second with 1 out here in the bottom of the third.
Cora had a nice line shot to the right fielder. Maggie Kukri's come in charging hard, and Ashley Baker had no chance of advancing to third base. She'd have been in a lot of trouble, I believe, if she'd have went to third there,
yes.
Steve.
Momentum going forward on a shallow hit ball.
Now you got Brooklyn Sanders, the designated player, at the plate with first and second.
She fouls the first pitch back, 0-1 count.
Brooklyn, she got on base by a walk in the second inning. She comes here, first pitch hacking. She don't want to walk again, she said. She wants to hit.
She chases this one a little bit up high. So King ahead in the count, 0-2.
Joanna throwing two nice pitches there.
Looking to record her second out of the inning, put herself in a better situation. This pitch inside, 1-2 count. Again, King steps up to the rubber. Low inside, opens up the count at 2-2.
Joanna, she's throwing the ball hard, like I said, in and out, and Swearingen's doing a beautiful job behind the plate, keeping everything in front of her.
And that one gets by her first strike, looking. So that records the second out of the bottom half of the third inning here.
Shortstop, number 15, Cam Enos.
Nice looking pitch there from King. Again, she worked that outside part of the plate, but brought it about waist high.
Wow.
Puts that one here as well to get ahead in the count 0-1.
That's her sixth strikeout.
Sixth strikeout.
Yeah. And I got 1, 2, 4 of them looking. So she's doing a nice job mixing her pitches up.
This one fouled off. So again, she's ahead in the count 0-2.
At plate, at the bat is Cam Enos, the shortstop for Indian Valley. Batting with runners in second and first. Cam, she sacrificed in the second inning, and it was a good one. Ripped up
this
the
one
middle.
Hit up the middle. Oh, makes the tag on the runner, but cannot hold on to the ball, so a runner will come around and score to put Indian Valley up 3-2. Runners on first and second. Again, they did the smart thing there. Field the ball in front of the runner, tag the runner to get that third out, but unable to hold on to the ball.
Yeah, she tagged her and the ball got jarred loose.
And this pitch is down low. So Indian Valley's taking the lead here in the bottom of the third inning.
It looked like Paige had it with two hands too. It's unfortunate for Big Red that the ball popped loose. Able to score a run.
Ball hit in the same exact spot, but this one gets through to center field. Throw up to home, not in time. Indian Valley will take a 4-2 lead. And now we get a throw out at home plate. The runner at third tried to advance, and she's thrown out at home. So after 3 innings of play here, Indian Valley leads 4-2. We'll be right back.
Looking for a place to then stay at the Best Western Plus Franciscan Square Inn and Suites, conveniently located in the beautiful Ohio Valley next to State Routes 22 and 7 at the gates of Franciscan University of Steubenville. Receive a warm welcome from friendly, attentive staff, providing all the amenities you deserve. Each guest room is done in beautiful modern decor, with amenities including a microwave and mini fridge, free high-speed wireless internet, and a flat panel television. Stay in a suite for extra space with the same great amenities. Best Western Plus Franciscan Square Inn is a proud Barron sponsor.
Okay, we're back here. Indian Valley able to put up another 2 spot on the board to take the lead 4-2, moving to the top of the 4th inning here. This 4th inning being brought to you by National Colloid Company. And at bat for Big Red to lead off this inning, Adriana Brown. First pitch in, first strike. So again, Indian Valley being aggressive on the bases at the end of that 3rd inning. But Big Red again was able to get the throw into home to record the 3rd out and end the inning for Indian Valley.
Well, if you're Big Red here, you got yourself in a little bit of hole here, 4-2. They're still
Brown
being very,
swings through that
still
one.
being very aggressive at the plate. Is need to sit back and maybe take that approach they did early. You know, try to hit the ball opposite field.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pulling off the ball here a little bit here. There's she
That one's fouled back.
Looks like she tried to take that one to right field.
So we get a 1-2 count to Adriana Brown, first baseman for the Big Red.
And so far, it looks like her strikeout pitch is that changeup. It just goes, you know, she got that great arm action, and the ball just floats in her, and the Big Red hitters are way ahead of it. There's called the fastball there, strike 3.
Call that pulling the string on it when they would throw that change up.
Oh, yeah.
Pulling the string on it.
She's got a good one.
So that'll bring up for the Big Red left fielder Gracie Bowman.
Gracie, she's a strikeout victim in the 2nd inning.
Nice looking curve there for a strike for Rose. 0-1 count.
I was wondering if April maybe gave her to take to try to slow the Indian Valley pitcher down, maybe, because that ball was a pretty good pitch.
This one, she comes back with the high heat off the plate. 1-1 count. This one fouled off.
High fastball, took a great rip out of Gracie. Fouled it straight back. Now Gracie, she needs to sit back and just try to maybe send it right back up the middle like Indian Valley's been doing.
Right.
You know, get yourself a base hit here.
This one's off the plate. 2-2 count. Evened up. She went with the changeup, and she was able to get Gia Bowman swinging to record the 2nd out here in the top half of the 4th.
Third baseman, number 27.
Give a shout out to my man Jason Vane. He was accusing me of being a pull hitter, Steve, and that's not true at all.
So Gracie Bowman goes down on strikes. That brings up 3rd baseman Gia Bowman.
Fouled it straight back.
Fouled it straight back. And out of play.
Big Red, they got to do something here to break Mia's her routine here, because she's mowing them down.
She's not in a groove. She comes off speed inside there, and that's a ball. 1-1 count.
Yeah, she got hit. She got hit by a pitch in the 2nd inning. Almost got hit by a pitch here in the 4th.
She's a ball magnet.
She's not afraid. She's not moving. Wow.
Ooh,
Okay.
inside part of the plate, in for a strike. 1-2.
Okay, gee, she needs to protect here.
She swings, fouls that off, but the catcher's able to hold on to it to end the top half of the fourth inning. Your score here, Indian Valley 4, Big Red 2. We'll be right back.
Trying to find a local, family-owned pharmacy that doesn't treat you like a number, they treat you like, well, you. Visit Hood's Pharmacy. Find them at 971 Main Street in Follinsby. Hood's Pharmacy is family-owned. Family-owned for over 50 years. All insurance plans are accepted, and they have COVID-19 testing and vaccinations available, so no worries there. Hood's Pharmacy features Sarah's Candy, plus a wide selection of greeting cards. Get the friendly hometown service you deserve when you visit Hood's Pharmacy in Follinsby. Come visit the friendly pharmacist and staff at Hood's Pharmacy today, a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
And we're back, bottom half of the fourth inning, Indian Valley with a 4-2 lead. This fourth inning being brought to you by National Colloid Company.
Leading off the bottom of the fourth is Sadie Dryden, the right fielder for Indian Valley.
First pitch from King, just off the plate, 1-0 count. And again, Big Red's got to get out of this inning, not giving up anything more to Indian Valley.
Indian Valley, they got the momentum right now.
It's grounded to second. Throw over to first in time for the first out. Nice play. Nice play there by Paige Madison.
What a play.
And she had to go to her right, field the ball, and then come back and make the throw over to first, and she was right on the money.
Yeah, I mean, she was at a full spin trying to get to the ball, and then she had to stop, set her feet, and turn the other way, and threw a bullet for out number one. Now you got Carrie Anderson, the center fielder, coming to the plate with one out.
First pitch in for a strike.
Indian Valley, they're making good contact.
King comes back at that outside part of the plate. Strike two, 0-2 count. See if she comes back inside now. Two balls off the plate. Come back inside. No, she stays up high outside.
Smart, and she was set up on the inside part of the plate there.
So we get a 1-2 count.
You gotta give it to her, Mari. She's doing a great job behind the plate.
She is. And that one passed the Indian Valley hitter for a strikeout. 2 outs here, bottom of the fourth.
Second baseman, number 3.
That's how many strikeouts for King now. 7 or 8?
That's about 8, I believe. 1, 2, 7. I got 7 strikeouts.
7 strikeouts. First pitch foul back. King back up, ready to go.
Wow.
Ooh, outside part of the plate, just low, 1-1 count.
King has 7 strikeouts, and looks like Rose has 6. 3 in the last inning.
This ball fouled off out of play, first base side. So again, 1-2 count here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss. Records another strikeout to end the fourth inning. Again, your score, Indian Valley 4, Big Red 2. We'll be right back.
Braves 4.
Gotta love the fall. Cooler air, golden leaves, birds singing. Unfortunately, the fall also brings uninvited guests like mice and other rodents. Got no love for them. Fortunately, my pest specialist, JC Pest Control, is such a welcome sight. They take care of all the uninvited guest of fall. You need to call JC Pest Control to rid the rodents of fall. 740-381-5928. That's 740-381-5928. JC Pest Control. They rid the pests big and small. Ohio Valley Sports Online would like to thank one of our great sponsors, Capital Recovery Systems. Capital Recovery Systems is home of the no-cost court collections program. Capital Recovery Systems is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Okay, we're back here, top half of the fifth inning. Maria Swearingen coming up to bat for the Big Red. This inning being brought to you by the Target Shop in Steubenville. First pitch to Swearingen inside, 1-0.
She got hit by a pitch. She was one of the recipients of the back-to-back hit by pitches.
Oh, off-speed changeup there from Rose.
That changeup is.
She has a nice one. She has a nice one. It's 1-1. This pitch just a little bit outside. 2-1 count. Swearingen trying to get on base to lead off here for the Big Red to get it back up to the top of the order. Inside part of the plate for a strike, 2-2.
Swearingen needs a battle and find a way to get on base to get the Big Red started.
Fouls this one off down the first base side.
She wanted that pitch back. Two to Swearingen.
And she strikes out swinging on the high heat from Rose. So one out now here. Top half of the fifth inning. That brings up Jules King, the leadoff hitter for Big Red.
That's four straight strikeouts for Rose for Indian Valley. 4 in a row.
See if King can slap something in play and get things going here for the Big Red. She slaps that. She gets over the third baseman's head. That's to the left fielder. She's going for 2. She'll be in there for 2.
Steve,
nice heads-up running by King there.
You weren't joking when you said she could run. I had a single right down. I look up and she's sliding into second base.
She's got some wheels, for sure.
That's a double.
Being aggressive on the bases puts a runner in scoring position for the Big Red with Maggie Kukaris, the right fielder, coming up to bat.
Maggie, she hit a line drive single in the first inning. See if she can duplicate that.
First pitch in for a strike.
That was a good taker. It's a strike, but it's probably a pitch you don't want to swing at with no strikes.
Right.
You know, that's a pitcher's pitch.
She hits this one to center field, but the center fielder is under it to record the second out.
Good contact there, and the center fielder played it nice. Carrie Anderson went back on it, stayed underneath of it, and
squeezed it for the out. So 2 outs now. Jules King on second for Big Red. Paige Madison at the plate, second baseman for the Big Red. She swings through this one.
Paige, she hit a hard ground ball to second base.
See if she can punch this one through here this time.
Yeah, good contact. In first inning, she had a nice sacrifice. That ball's ripped to right field.
That's in.
It should get a run.
King rounds third base, throw to the plate, not in time. So King scores from second on the Madison hit to right field. And Big Red gets back one of those runs to make it 4-3 here in the top half of the fifth. 2 outs, Madison at first. And that'll bring up shortstop Cena Smith. See if Big Red can keep it going here. First pitch in for a strike.
Cena also hit a hard shot to the second baseman last inning. So she's getting the barrel to the ball, so we'll see what happens here. The runner on first base, Paige Madison.
Comes inside for a strike, 0-2. Madison got to protect here. Smith, I'm sorry. Smith got to protect here, keep things going. She fouls this one off.
It looks like Rose. If Rose comes to that fastball again, I think Cena's going to get a base hit. You got to stay back and watch it. You got to watch that changeup for sure. That's her out pitch.
This one off the inside part of the plate, lifted to center field. Center field, oh no, the second baseman goes out to make the catch to record the third out of the inning. So Big Red gets back a run here. So after 4.5, your score, Braves 4, Steubenville Big Red 3. We'll be right back.
So you're driving the kids to school when you have to turn up the radio just to drown out the horrible sound your car's making. Who knows what you need? You're driving along without a care in the world. Then you notice the engine light comes on. Who knows what you need? You dread having to stop at red lights because your car sounds like it's screaming in pain. Who knows what you need? Napa Auto Care Center in Wintersville knows what you need. They're an established and reputable shop. They know engines, transmissions, brakes, alignments, and anything else your vehicle needs. They know what you need. Do you need the number? 740-346-2120.
The meaning of cleaning, there's one name you gotta know. Apollo Pro Cleaning. Clean floor to ceiling. Apollo Pro Cleaning is the meaning of cleaning.
Okay, welcome back. Bottom half of the 5th inning here, being brought to you by the Target Shop in Steubenville. Again, Big Red able to get a run back there. So your score, the Braves 4, Big Red 3. First pitch from King off the plate, 1-0 count.
At the plate, you got Mia Rose, the Indian Valley pitcher. She's 0 for 2 today.
So again, Big Red, just like the last inning, got to get out of this with not giving anything up to the Braves. King comes back with a strike there, 1-1 count. It's been a well-played game so far.
Juliana, she's very effective up in the strike zone.
Yes.
When they're swinging at that pitch, chest high, they're not giving themselves much of a chance to hit the ball.
No, they're not able to catch up to the high heat from King. That pitch was fouled off down the first base side, so count moves to 1-2. That one just low.
There's a changeup. This is a nice looking changeup.
But she kept it down. She kept it down in the zone.
Absolutely.
So
that's where you want to miss. When you're throwing a changeup, that's where you want to miss. You want to miss. You do not want to miss a changeup belt high, because that's what had happened to her in the first inning and got hit. Or the second inning, I'm sorry, got hit.
This one grounded off the third baseman. Shortstop up with it, but not in time. So Indian Valley will have their leadoff hitter reach to lead off the bottom half of the 5th.
Yeah, Gia, she laid out. The ball hit off the tip of her glove, and Sienna Smith was able to field it, but couldn't get the ball there in time.
Right. It was a strong throw, just not quite in time. And Indian Valley will go with a pinch runner. Number 2, the other half of the twin combination, correct?
That's it, Avery Baker. I would like to ask the twins which one's faster. I wonder if we get different answers.
I'm sure there's been many races in their life. This one fouled back, a 1 count.
Gaby Mead, the catcher at the plate for Indian Valley. No outs, girl on first base. Yeah. Mia Rose, the pitcher, is at first base. Infield single.
And King goes back to that outside part of the plate, about belt high, and gets the strike, 0-2.
That strike is a tough strike to hit for a batter.
She comes back inside here, and it's fouled off sharply down the third base side.
Gaby Mead, she showed some quick hands, pulled the hands inside and got the barrel to it. She wasn't going to do nothing with that but foul it off,
Right now. Working.
Gaby Mead, she's up there. She's got to protect, and King's going to try to put her away there.
And she does. Swinging. Runner will move to second base, however. So we've got 1 out here. Bottom half of the 5th. Runner on second base.
Now batting first baseman, number 12. Cora Love.
Cora Love coming to the plate. The first baseman, the cleanup hitter for Indian Valley. A runner in scoring position here.
This one fouled off. So King ahead in the count 0-1.
Cora's she's a 1 for 2 for at the day here.
Outfield down and ready, ladies.
This one hit to Diane in left field. Shortstop out. Oh, and foul territory. She can't make the catch. Smith did a nice job getting over to that. A ball kind of hitting in no man's land out there in foul territory, and Smith tracked it down, ran it down, just couldn't quite come up with the catch.
Yeah, it looked like that ball looked like it was going out the Bowman in left field, and that wind just brought it back. Smith, she got over there and ran a long way, and to me it looked like her mask might have gotten her way because she was adjusting it when she was trying to catch it.
And this one fouled off also.
So I'm thinking maybe that mask might have played a little part.
It's possible. It's definitely possible. So again, King ahead here, 0-2. 1 out, bottom of the 5th inning. Runner at second base for the Braves. And she gets the strikeout. Came upstairs with the heat. Was able to record the second strikeout of the inning. So 2 outs here.
You know what? One thing I noticed about both the pitchers, Indian Valley and Big Red. I mean, nothing rattles them.
No.
Their composure is unbelievable. For high school kids. They both got put in situations where they didn't do it on their own. Here and there, a misplay and composure. They come back and she gets the strikeout.
Handling adversity very well on both sides. And Kings ahead 0-2. She came first pitch upstairs with the heat that was swung through. Hitter couldn't catch up with it. Second pitch fouled back.
Brooklyn Sanders, she's the designated player at the plate. She is 0 for 1 so far today.
King working to get herself out of a little bit of a jam here. Check swing. She went to record the 3rd out of the inning. So after 5 complete, Indian Valley 4, Big Red 3. We'll be right back.
For your home business, you need it done right the first time. The IBEW provides professional electrical contractors and tradesmen that undergo extensive training and apprenticeships to ensure the best service and safety for your electrical needs. Our quality jobs in the community fuel our economy with quality workmanship. We're your International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, and we are trained to electrify.
This high school event is brought to you by AT&T on Sunset via the AT&T Wireless Network. Remember, don't text and drive, it can wait. AT&T on Sunset is a proud sponsor of this high school event.
Okay, we're back here. Top half of the 6th inning. Again, Big Red able to hold Indian Valley to no runs there to keep the score at 4-3. The 6th inning being brought to you by the Viking Social Club in Steubenville. Batting for Big Red, leading off this inning, will be Jordana Vane, the designated player.
Vane is 0 for 2 for this afternoon. She's looking to get her first single here. Get Big Red started.
Again, Big Red scored 1 run in each of the 1st, 2nd, and 5th innings. Indian Valley's scored 2 runs in the 2nd and 3rd. That pitch in for a strike.
That's a delayed call.
That was very.
I thought he was going to call a ball there, and the pitch was a strike, and he called it a strike.
So 1-1 count. Pitch comes inside and low. So Vane ahead in the count 2-1. Swinging, fouls this one off. Evens the count up at 2-2. And she swings through that pitch. Record the first out of the top half of the 6th inning here. That'll bring up Adriana Brown to the plate for the Big Red, first baseman.
That pitch had a lot of movement on it. It started right down the middle and just dove right under her hands. I'm impressed with both these pitchers today. They're doing a great job.
And first pitch there down low, ball 1. And that pitch on the outside part of the plate for a strike, 1-1. Umpires definitely been consistent with calling that particular pitch on the outside half of the plate. Comes inside here. This one nubbed off the handle, and Brown not in time. Will be thrown out at first. Record the second out here in the top half of the 6th. Again, pitcher came inside. Maybe a screwball there was breaking inside off of Adriana's hands, and she wasn't able to get much on that.
Yeah, jammed her, and Taylor Smith, the second baseman, made a really nice play because she couldn't get the ball in the air, and that ball had so much English on it. And she just kind of corralled it, finally got a hold of it and threw a strike to first base for the second out.
So Gracie Bowman now at the plate for the Big Red. First pitch was in for a strike. Hits this hard down first base, but right to the first baseman. So that'll end the top half of the 6th inning here. 1-2-3. Indian Valley up 4-3. We'll be right back.
Got a sidewalk that needs replaced, or maybe your roof is leaking? How about some new windows? Who do you call? Fort Steuben Maintenance, that's who. Commercial or residential, they can handle most any project, big or small. They also do new construction and renovations. So get a free estimate by calling Fort Steuben Maintenance today and get them started on your next project. 740-283-4890 for Fort Steuben Maintenance. Springtime means cleanup time, so if you're planning a renovation on your house or need to get rid of some debris, call for a driveway-safe dumpster from Chappie's. Yep, Chappie's has 10 and 15-yard dumpsters available for same-day delivery, and Chappie's rates are all-inclusive. There's never any hidden fees. You can do a 7-day rental, or even better yet, a discounted 3-day rental. Clean up your shed, garage.
And we're back, bottom half of the 6th inning. First pitch fouled off from King. The 6th inning being brought to you by the Viking Social Club in Steubenville.
Viking Social Club. I frequent that place, Steve. They do a really nice job. It's very well organized, very safe atmosphere. If you like to play Texas Hold'em, it's a really nice place.
This ball hit well into the right center gap. Outfielders stumble over each other. Runner hits to third. She's turning, going to home. Play into the plate. She's out. She's out at home. Tried to bite off a little bit more than she could chew there. Nice throw in from the outfield to the cutoff. Cutoff threw a strike into home plate, and Swearingen able to put the tag on to prevent the run from scoring. So what could have been a disastrous play for the Big Red with the outfielders colliding with one another and going to the ground ended up being a throw out at home. Indian Valley coach out to argue the call.
I'm not sure what he's arguing, but
she was definitely out at home.
Oh,
Swearingen did a nice job blocking the plate up.
Yeah, the throw was a little wild. Swearingen went and got it and hustled back and got her glove right there and tagged her out for out number 1.
So getting back to first pitch there, ball. Viking Social Club sits on the corner of Washington and 4th, correct?
That's
what
correct.
used to be the old Hardee's at one time.
Yeah.
This pitch, a little up high, 2-0 count.
Yeah, if you enjoy to play Texas Hold'em, they play Tuesdays, a tournament Tuesdays, and they play a tournament on Sundays. Like I said, it's very safe and it's very fun.
King comes back. This one grounded to second baseman Madison. Throw over to first, record the second out.
2 outs. Now batting right fielder, number 9.
Madison, she looks smooth there. She's a smooth operator right
And
there.
who made the throw on the cutoff there? Was that Smith that made the throw or Madison that made the throw?
I think it was Madison that made the throw.
Pitch for a strike here by King.
Like you said, it looked disastrous. You know, your center fielder, right fielder, they tripped over each other, and then, you know, they couldn't even really get up because they were laying on each other.
And at that point, the runner was rounding second, headed to third. Throw came into the cutoff, and she was sent home. And again, good job by the Big Red there.
Yeah, I wasn't looking at the third base coach. I don't know if he sent her, if she went on her home, went on her own. But you definitely don't want to make the first out at home plate.
Check swing there. They appeal to first and say no, she didn't go. So 2-1 count.
If Indian Valley loses this game today, they're going to look at that play and want that play back for sure.
Absolutely. This one hits short. Smith up with it. Throw over to first. That'll end the 6th inning. Your score, Indian Valley 4, Big Red 3. We'll be right back.
You know the place cards like Texas Hold'em. You have to check out the Viking Social Poker Club located at 211 North 4th Street, Stephenville, Ohio. Every Tuesday, tournament starts at 6 p.m. $45 entries, and you go up every 20 minutes to receive 30,000 in chips, and you can register up to 8 p.m. On Friday, starting at 6, $1 to $3, no limit, Texas Hold'em cash game, and then on Sunday at 1 p.m., the $130 tournament, 100,000 in chips, and you go up every 30 minutes, you can register up to 3 p.m. For any questions, call Matt Laser at 304-459-9954. That's the Viking Social Poker Club, 211 North 4th Street, Stephenville, Ohio.
When you need electrical work, get it done right by the most qualified electrical contractors and tradesmen around. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. IBEW 246, trained to electrify.
Leading off for Big Red.
And we're back here, top half of the 7th, and right on cue, Dan Vogel on the dials had the commercial there for you. This inning being brought to you by IBEW, Local 246, trained to electrify. At bat for the Big Red here, top half of the 7th, Gia Bowman. So Big Red will bring up their 8, 9, and 1 hitters here in the top half of the 7th.
Gia comes to the plate here, 0 for 1. She was hit by a pitch in the 2nd inning. She fell victim to a strikeout in the 4th.
Swing through that pitch, 0-2 count. Again, Big Red down a run here, top half of the 7th. This one popped up to the second baseman, and she's under to make the catch. 1 out. So that'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Amaria Swearingen, the catcher. And Chico's had a nice game behind the plate for the Big Red. Did a very good job there to end, start off, record the first out of the bottom of the 6th there.
Yeah, she's playing a very good defensive game. There's nothing more she would want now to get on base, that's for sure.
First pitch in for a strike, 0-1 count. This one up high, she fouls it down the third baseline, 0-2.
Rose, the Indian Valley pitcher, she smells blood. She knows she's 2 outs from victory here, and she's coming at him. Swearingen battling good, and she finds herself 0-2.
Swings through that one. So 2 outs here. The Big Red down to their last out. Brings up the leadoff hitter, Jules King, to the plate. And I know Jules is going to be up there battling.
I got Jules down. She's 2 for 2 on the day. She had a double in the 5th there.
She slaps this one foul down on the third base side.
Jules, she'd like to get herself in scoring position and let Maggie Kukries bang her in,
Get
tied up.
Get that speed on the base paths here. fouls this one off.
That's Big Red's agenda. Rose has a different agenda for Indian Valley, that's for sure.
So Big Red down to their last strike here in the top half of the 7th. King at the plate. Slaps this one, foul. Down the third base line.
The way she gets out of that batter's box, even if they field it, it's going to have to be a perfect play to get her out.
Right.
She
gets out of the box quick and down the line quick.
Yeah, she's gone. Ground ball to short, I think she's safe. We'll see here.
That pitch on the outside part of the plate. Ball. 1-2 count. Rose pitching away from her here. And they say she went. So that'll end it for the Big Red. Your score here, Indian Valley 4, Big Red 3. We want to go to a quick break, Dan, and we'll come back with our sponsors.
Everyone deserves a good night's sleep. That's why we are committed to offering you the very best quality mattresses and bed sets at the most affordable prices. We offer the Valley's largest selection of Serta, especially the iComfort and iComfort Hybrid.
Village Sleep Center is conveniently located at 2528 Sunset Boulevard in Steubenville, or call them at 740-264-5151. Village Sleep Center is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. Did you know you can get FDA-registered hand sanitizer and EPA-registered disinfectant cleaner locally? Well, you can. National Colloid has both. Get them now for your business or residence. They come in 55-gallon, 5-gallon, and 1-gallon sizes. Just call in your order and pick it up. There's no waiting. Call now, 740-282-1171. That's 740-282-1171. FDA-registered hand sanitizer and EPA-registered disinfectant cleaner locally at National Colloid. Call in today.
We're back here. Big Red, the 10 seed, falling in a tough loss to Indian Valley, the 2 seed. 4-3 your final score. Paul, you have any final stats for us? I know King
came in with 11 strikeouts, and Mia Rose, she had 10 Ks.
So again, well-pitched game, well-played game by both sides. But Indian Valley will advance as the district champion, and that'll put a lid on Big Red's season, finishing at 14-7. Nothing to be ashamed about. Very young team. They got a lot of girls back next year. Mainly their pitchers back. Jules King, she's only a junior, so, and several freshmen. So, again, final score here, Indian Valley 4, Big Red 3. Today's game was brought to you by AT&T on Sunset, Anthony Mining, Maple Spaghetti House, Swearingen Bat Company, Wintersville Trophy Shop, Apollo Restoration, Burt's Hot Dogs, Spud Parkview Inn, The Target Shop, National Colloid Company, JC Pest Control, Josephine's Carryout in Mingo, Marcino Enterprises, IBEW, Local 246, Kindell Landscaping, Valley Converting, Capital Recovery, TS Electric, Viking Social Club, Testo Machine Company, World Radio and Telecommunications, Ohio Motor Group, Soft-Type Federal Credit Union, J.E. Foster Funeral Home, Steve's Fish and Chips, Fort Steuben Maintenance, Gianna Moore Pizza, Sickles Law Office, Bennigan's, Lancia Villa Royale, Everhart Bove, Economy Lawn Care, EGCC, Hauser Furniture, Hood's Pharmacy, Best Western at Franciscan, PR Landscaping, Dr. John Figgle, and Blakemore Insurance. Again, our sponsor for today's game was Napa Auto Care Center in Wintersville, expertise in quality auto care. For Paul Zorni and Dan Vogel, this is Steve Daly signing off. We'll see you next time.